This is Lucifera
This is Shindo.
ad maiorem Lucifer gloriam, for the greater glory of Lucifer. Together, we are unbreakable. Together, we are stronger than diamond. Today I'm going to read from my journal. I won't give away the title right now. I want it to be a surprise. What I'm about to talk about has nothing to do with Catholicism or Christianity. However, I will use terminology that is most familiar for people to understand. The House of Halal has evolved, but the main message is still the same. We are against the oppressive religious institutions, Christianity, Islam, Judaism. Now remember the seed of truth from these religions and others. That's very important. We're taking the seed of truth. Just because the religious institutions have gone bad doesn't mean there's no good truth. There is truth in these religions. Luciferians are angels of truth and justice, saviors and sovereigns. We are the spiritual aristocracy. Together, we make up the body of the true Christ, Anointed One. We are the spiritual elite, true, pure, and noble, Aryan. We are the Society of Christ, Luciferus Romanus. We are the lords and lordesses, angels of the sun, royals birthed in the holy fire of divinity. Rise in the spirit of Julius Caesar, the one behind the veil of Jesus Christ. Rise in the spirit of Augustus Caesar. I found Rome a city of bricks and left it a city of marble. The title of Jesus Christ means anointed Savior. We are the Society of Christ, the true Christ. We are the Julian Jesuits, the Jesuits of the sun. Luciferus Romanus, the Savior, come into a dark world. From lamb to lion, to conqueror of the beast, I come. Now for the House of Halal, the matriarchy of the House of Halal shall represent the divine feminine. It does not matter male or female, as long as one of them rules in the spirit of the divine feminine. This is what makes us different from the church or the beast system. The beast system is the church and what America has become.
Right. Because the beast system is, the United States of America is part of what the beast system is. it doesn't take, it doesn't take a Donald Trump to be the beast. It takes a established system to be the beast. It just takes anyone like a Donald Trump to become the head of the beast. I've been recently, over the past several months, since we've been on this trip, especially the last 2 months, been writing we've both been writing together a screenplay based on Paradise Lost, which is about the war in heaven and how Lucifer becomes Satan. We do not necessarily, let's just say that, necessarily believe that this mythology is true. I think that it's something based on a spiritual understanding. The reason I mention this is because I've been thinking a lot about what makes these entities tick. And in that, I can understand really what makes these people that worship these entities tick. A comprehensive understanding of the beings, God, the Son, Satan, Lucifer, and all the beings that are around him, like Michael and the others. A comprehensive understanding of what makes these beings tick has not been done. This is my point here. The purpose of, I have been very philosophical lately. The purpose of a being like God is not to be in a position to be worshipped throughout all eternity. A purpose of a being like God is to bring everyone up to his level, his, her level. And anything that contradicts that, anything that perpetuates an understanding that we are to be forever worshipers of this being, is against God. It's anti-Christ. And that's what the church is. And that's what America is. That's what any nation is. That's what nationalism is all about. It's perpetuating the same thing. No. The purpose of a good God is for that God to no longer be necessary. That is the great end result of all of this. The purpose of the house of Hallel is to no longer be a necessary thing. We bring people together in understanding of who Lucifer is, what Luciferianism is all about, and in that we bring in an understanding of who we are and what we're all about as individuals, not who we are, but who you are. You understand that divine nature within.
The church has kept this great knowledge from you. It hasn't let you discover your own divine nature. It keeps that from you. It keeps all the power and authority to themselves, and it doesn't share. They rule over you with an iron fist. They tell you what to do. If you don't do it, then you're going to hell. If you don't believe in their God, you're going to hell. It's always something with the church.
And an ideology is really no different than a religion. And to adhere to an ideology or an identity other than human doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I see this perpetuated in the internet, not just YouTube anymore, not just social media, but the internet, and of course that's spilling over into real life. Real life. This is why I believe that it's better for us individuals to limit our time here on the internet, which then becomes a point where our channels are no longer necessary. Our channels are no longer needed, which is exactly what we are looking forward to. We create these videos not for us, not for ourselves. We do these things to help benefit those who hear these things. And to that benefit, I'm finding that there's a lot less people who are communicating with us on YouTube. That's probably a good thing, not a bad thing, because they're falling off of YouTube more and more, which is good. The less you're on, especially YouTube, the better. I'm not here to sell you anything, and I'm not here to try to get as many likes and as many subs as I can. I know what, I've felt that way just like anybody else, enjoying the fact that I'm getting a certain amount of subs, but I don't care about that anymore. I don't care. If people get the message, and now for me the message is increasingly becoming more and more to go within, and you can't go within when you're obsessing over what your ideology is and finding people to argue with, or people that you can agree with online. You're just continuing to perpetuate a division that is really not even there. It's all just an illusion.
We are trying to help as many of you as possible. It's about you. And we've been trying to tell this to you, and a lot of you reject this. A lot of you are rejecting the divinity within yourself. You keep doing that, you will find yourselves falling away with this old world. You either evolve or you fall. The door is closing. This is the opportunity to know thyself and to grow, to become gods, to become who we're supposed to be. I want to, for the closing, I want to mention this on my part of things. This ties in with what I was talking about earlier. And Julian Jesuits, guardians of the sun, sovereigns of the earth. Julian Jesuits, Luciferians of a higher purpose, true and noble, superior to earthly kings. Julian Jesuits, possessors of the pure doctrine of Lucifer. We are the ones, folks. Rise, become who you're meant to be. If you want to reject that, that's your choice. Reject the ways of this beast system. Its time is short. Ad majorem Lucifer gloriam.